Unless you've been living under a rock this past year, you know that the housing market has been bananas. We're gonna talk about today where we've been and where we're headed in 2022. All right, so I'm gonna start talking to you about the beginning of the year. January came in and we were experiencing sort of a typical fast-paced winter market that we had experienced the last few years. So not a typical market that we had seen before, but still a good market. Then came February. In February, things changed rapidly. All of a sudden, buyers weren't able to get offers accepted and sellers were getting offers that were just crazy on their properties in the dead of winter when we normally should experience somewhat of a slowdown. So we got into the spring market, this only accelerated. We had some trends emerge that we had seen before previously. These weren't completely new things, but they were things that came out a lot more than what we had seen in the past. Two of those things were appraisal gaps and inspection waivers. And we have other videos on these. You can go back and check out what these things are. But bottom line is buyers got very aggressive. Sellers were happy. They were getting, sometimes we had one seller get $50,000 over asking, and we priced that home according to the comps. And yet buyers were frustrated because they kept getting denied homes that they loved. We saw this continue all throughout the summer on into fall. Now, here we are, end of the year, and we have seen a little bit of a reprieve. We still have an aggressive market. We are seeing multiple offers still, but some of those appraisal gaps, inspection waivers, we're seeing less of them. Not that they went away, but we're seeing less. And at this point, that leads us to wonder what's going to happen in 2022. Is it going to pick back up like it did in February of this year? Or are we going to see kind of a new static, fast-paced market? Only time will tell how it's really gonna go, but there are a couple things that you need to know as we enter into this next year. First thing, inventory is still very low. This gives every indication that that is going to continue to drive a fast-paced seller's market. Interest rates are still low as well, which means there's good affordability for buyers and better than what it's going to be throughout next year as the interest rates continue to rise. So if you have been on the fence about buying or selling, I'm here to tell you 2022 is going to be another great year for both. My personal prediction is there's going to be more opportunity for buyers. So if you were a buyer that got burned by this market, by not being able to get a home that you want or having to fight for it too much, take this holiday break, kind of reset yourself and get back out there, particularly in the winter while there's still less competition. Sellers, I actually have the same advice for you. In the winter, there is less competition. We have such low inventory right now, and for you, low inventory is a great thing because it is going to help you get that top dollar, and sometimes even more important than that, the best terms. So as you can tell, the market is crazy and it's going to continue that way, but that's what we're here for, to guide you through the ups and the downs. It's a great market, it's complicated, but it's great. And so if you want to get your, hat in the ring, give me a call, let's sit down, let's make a plan to get you where you want to be in the right timing next year.